Hey guys, this is former WCW wrestling star Glacier and Llyod, and just wanted to make sure that you tune in to Perched on the Top Rope before blood runs cold on you.
I don't know if you realize this or not, but your first loss as Glacier came in Dutchland, actually, against Chris Kanyon Mortis. How was
Yeah,
the fan perception there of Glacier and Mortis?
yeah, that's one of the things that a lot of people don't know is that in December of '96, we actually Mortis and I, Chris Kanyon, WCW sent us on a tour of Germany. We had the whole group when it was Bagwell, it was Lex, Eddie, Chris Benoit, Harlem Heat. It was and we actually over there. That was when we actually went back and forth, wins and losses over there. And and then my first singles match on TV was a loss was to Bagwell on Nitro.
Yep.
I forget when that was, but yeah, I mean, but I can tell you this, Mortis and I, Chris Kanyon, we went back and forth all the time, and I always had a great saying that I used to say about Kanyon was, best friends, better enemies.
Yeah.
I always compared our relationship to that old cartoon that used to come on with the Bugs Bunny stuff in the morning, where the sheepdog and the coyote would walk to work and punch in, and then the coyote would spend the whole day getting beat up by the sheepdog trying to get to the sheep, and then they clock out and walk home together. Like, that's kind of how it was being good friends with Candy. we went out there, man. We beat the stew out of each other, but we always worked really hard, and we really, really cared about having really good matches for the fans. I'm really, really big on that. I mean, I don't care. I always say I wrestle in front of 40 people and I wrestle in front of 40,000. And I can say without reservation, I gave them all the same effort, because I just feel I'm a fan first. And one of the many lessons I learned from Luthez was when he said that, people tend to, sometimes when you get in front of a smaller audience, people tend to not maybe give their all. And I just remember he always said something that really stuck with me. He said, if you're wrestling in front of 50 people, it's not those 50 people's fault that it's not sold out. They did their part. They deserve your best every night. And I've always looked at it that way, but me and Kanyon, I can't tell you how many times I, got my hand raised with him and how many times he beat me, but I know we kicked and punched each other a whole lot back in the day.
Are you going to watch his Dark Side of the Ring episode that they're doing on him?
I will watch it. Only because I can tell you I'll watch it for one reason. And the only reason I really want to watch it is because I really hope that they do his legacy justice. He was a great guy. He was tremendously talented. I miss him every day. I really do. A lot of my good friends were interviewed for that episode, and I was told that they were going to contact me. They never really did, but I can tell you without reservation, I would not have gone on camera and talked about it, because I just learned over the years that sometimes, and I'm not saying this is with what Dark Side of the Ring would do, but I just learned sometimes that people chop things up and take things out of context. And I love and respected Chris so much and his legacy that I didn't want to take a chance on that happening. So I really hope they do his legacy justice. I really do. And my buddy Luther Biggs and I, we talk every day, and we literally honor Chris Kanyon every single day with some type of phrase that we still say, or his memory. And that's what I really we choose to do to keep his memory alive, is just say he had some of the best things in that New York accent that you could possibly say, some of the funniest stuff, and stuff that wouldn't be funny unless you put Chris Canyon's accent on it. I just hope they do his legacy justice. I really do, because he deserves that. And I so wish he were here today for a lot of reasons. Just selfishly, because I miss my friend, but I know he would have a place today somewhere at NXT or AEW or Impact. He would have a place somewhere, and he'd be really celebrated for his contributions to the business, and which he is now. But I even more so, I think if he were here, I think he would have found a great place in the business where they would have really appreciated what his experience and his knowledge and his passion for the wrestling business. I mean, man, he loved pro wrestling.
Yeah, I agree. I loved watching his transition from Mortis to Kanyon and doing the who's better than Kanyon.
Yeah.
His transition, it was so smooth too, how it worked for him. It was just amazing.
Very dedicated, very dedicated. Brian Cage, still does a little bit of the, tribute to Kanyon when he does the Who Better. I think is absolutely awesome. That someone chooses to just do a little bit to keep his memory alive. I think that's really awesome.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching that video. If you liked what you saw, make sure you hit the like button and make sure you hit subscribe so you can get all our content here at Perched on the Top Rope. And fans, remember, spoiler free's the way to be. I'm out.